Hey there, Tricia Turner here. Wanted to send out a quick message as, of course, it's March 2024, and there's so much uncertainty about the real estate market. Is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell? Today's video is going to address, is it a good time to sell? In my opinion, number one, I've been doing this for 22 years. It's always a good time to sell, but really, is it? What I will tell you is that in the history of real estate, never before have we seen so much pent-up buyer demand. What does that mean? In 2022, June of 2022 is when interest rates started changing. Prior to June 2022, interest rates were 2%, 3%, 3.5%, 4%, 4.5%, like great interest rates, right? Well, June 2022, things started changing and things started increasing interest rates. By end of 2022, interest rates were much higher than we had seen in years. Therefore, the market came to a screeching halt, meaning buyers weren't buying, sellers weren't selling, kind of a gridlock. We thought that was going to be relieved a little bit in 2023, but we really didn't see the relief that we expected. Instead, we saw interest rates actually get to 8% in 2023. Like, what the heck is that? Well, here we are, March 2024. They are not at 8%, guys, okay? So 85% of home sales come from a life change, divorce, death, baby, job loss, job transfer, something like that. Only 15% of home sales come from, I just feel like selling my house today. Therefore, those things are still happening and have been happening, even though people weren't buying or selling in the last year, or a lot less people, a lot fewer people were buying and selling. However, studies show that because people actually got divorced during that time, but remained living together because they didn't want to give up that interest rate. They didn't want to go out and find a home. They couldn't find another home. So many variables. People are living still in a situation that they don't want to be in and have been now for 6 months, 12 months, some of them 18 months. That means buyers are starting to come off that fence, fall off that fence because interest rates are like 6.5. We've even gotten them down to 5.9. We even have connections that can get you somewhere around a 5% interest rate, not having to buy it down either. So no money out of your own pocket to get that rate. Not bad, right? Do we think interest rates are going to come down further? Absolutely. Do we know when? No, we don't have a crystal ball. It's an election year. Things get kind of crazy during an election year. So what I can tell you is we are already seeing much more buyer movement now, more so than ever before. They're starting to make moves. They're starting to put in loan applications. They're out looking at properties. They're looking at open houses. They're submitting offers. If you're a seller, you want to be on the market now, sooner rather than later, because here's what's happening. We are seeing demand, yes, increase, yes, but we're also seeing inventory rise. So what does that mean? When there are more homes on the market, buyers have more options, right? Therefore, if I fall in love with your house and I'm a buyer and I make you an offer on your house and I think it's a good offer as the buyer, but you as a seller don't agree, but there's other homes on the market that I like kind of just as much as yours, well then, no big deal. You didn't take my offer. I'm moving on to the next house because guess what? I've got options. When there are fewer options, you as a homeowner hold more cards, because if I'm the home buyer and I make you an offer, home seller, because I love your house and it's just one of a kind, I can't find anything like it. There's nothing on the market like it. And you don't accept my offer. Well, if I can't find anything else out there and there aren't very many options out there like yours or better than yours or comparable, I'm likely going to increase my offer to give you what you want or close to what you want in order to get the deal done, right? So is it a good time to sell? Absolutely. Number one, in the history of real estate, most homes are listed in March and April. Most homes are sold in April and May. Well, here we are coming up in the end of March. So hurry up, because you need to talk to a trusted advisor. That would be our company. We are the Tricia Turner Group, and we are with Real Brokerage, a global brokerage. And of course, if you haven't paid attention, you know I'm known as the local expert. I'm on the news. I'm on people's shows all the time asking me about the market. So here I am giving you an update. It's a time for you to sell. Absolutely. Reach out to us. You can go to our website, call triciaturner.com if you want to know, what is your home really worth? What's it likely to sell for? How long may it take to sell? All of those things, because let me tell you something. Even today, if you decide I want to sell, it's not going on the market tomorrow. Things take time. It's got to look like a model home to sell like a model home. Therefore, you've got to do prep work. You got to get ready. It's methodical the way things happen. So I will tell you, make sure you're paying attention to who you're paying attention to. And one more thing, we're having a home sellers workshop. So if you want more about that, it's coming up on March 25th. Come out and reach out to us. Go to calltriciaturner.com. That's one of our sites. You can also go to triciaturnergroup.com or call the office 832-334-2671. Or of course, follow us on all social. I'm Tricia Turner. Have an amazing day. It's a great time to sell.